Hey everyone, how are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day. So today is day 20 of the video challenge, and today I'd like to talk about, the loss and evolution of our relationships as we evolve in our journey. And this is a really personal topic, like all my topics, but this one's really kind of what's weighing heavy on my heart today. And so I guess I want to share with you that, as we, improve ourselves in whatever way we're doing that, whether it's our weight loss journeys or whether it's our personal development or spiritual journeys, we change. And we change for the better. And sometimes that strains different relationships within our lives. And I read a quote about abundance saying that in order to have abundance, we have to let go of things to make room for new things. And so when I think about abundance, I think about all of the abundance that I've gotten through my journey, the abundance of having better health because of my weight loss, having more love and peace, self-love and peace in my life have created a lot of abundance. But with that, so every time we accept something, we say yes to something, we have to say no or goodbye to something else. And that's really hard. I don't have very many close people in my life. Even though in my work setting I can come across as an extrovert and quite social, I'm actually quite a bit of an introvert, and I really only have a very small handful of people that are really, really close to me. And in my weight loss journey, when I lost a significant amount of weight, a lot of the people that were really close to me weren't with me along that journey because I was living in Europe. And so it was quite a big shock for a lot of them to see me 80 pounds heavier. And in the program that I did, it really prepared me to understand that not everybody is going to be happy for my weight loss, and that weight loss might make people feel really uncomfortable, and make them bring up their own insecurities. And so unfortunately that can come across towards you as negative. And I did experience that. And the people that I experienced that from, I wasn't expecting. And so it took me off guard, that they were unsupportive. And one of my, probably one of the closest people and one of my oldest friends actually couldn't be my friend anymore because of it. And chose to walk away, which was really sad, and I had to grieve the loss of that, and it was quite devastating for me. But that's what happens as we change and as we grow. Sometimes our relationships, they naturally just we drift apart from people just naturally, and I think most people are aware of that as we grow up as adults. Certainly some of our childhood friends we're not friends with, just because we grow and evolve, and other times as we grow and evolve, we have to actually. Because we change and we set boundaries and we have different expectations about the behavior that we're willing to accept, or we have different mind frame, and we are not engaging in gossip or negativity anymore, then the people that maybe in our closest circle, we have to kind of eliminate, and we make a choice to kind of step back from them in the most kind and compassionate way that we can. But there's also people who have a hard time being around us. And so they actually make a choice to step away from us. And that's really difficult. And it's hard, but it's necessary. It's an evolution. And I think I've said in other videos, when we say yes to one thing, we have to say no to another. And so life is about the yin and the yang, with the good that we get. Sometimes that there's, some not good, and there's a shadow. And so with that evolution, there's going to be loss. And it's hard. It's hard to lose those relationships. And I've had another loss. And, you know, I respect that person wholeheartedly, and it hurts. But I understand, and I show her a lot of loving compassion and wellness for her life, and understand that it's difficult to have me in her life right now. And so right now, today, I have to stay grounded, because that negative advertising that goes on in my brain is telling me that, wants me to fall into that deep sense of sorrow of me not being good enough, and that, that I'm not a good person and that I hurt somebody. And yeah, that dialogue. And I just am not going to engage with that today. And that I need to accept loss, and it's okay. So I'm really interested in hearing your guys' stories, and have you changed or evolved in a way in which people stepped away from you, or that you had to step away from other people, and have you experienced that before? So those are my thoughts for today. Self-evolution and the work that we do is painful. It's painful internally, and there's discomfort externally. But at the end of the day, it's worth it. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great evening. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 22.